Hey, what's up guys? My name is Kyle, and today I'm bringing you a player review on the Incredible Hulk. And before I get into it, I want to say a quick note, and that is that all of this gameplay and all the footage, like the screen you're seeing right now, it was pre-patched, so the finesse shots, of course, were seemingly nerfed. That's what EA said. Personally, I haven't noticed a difference, so all the stuff I'm going to say about him still stands. But anyway, when I actually did this little graphic right here, 26,250 coins was its price on both Xbox and PS3. It's probably less now, but I can't be too sure, so you'll have to check yourself. And the traits that he has are Flare and Long Shot Taker. Alright, so here's the team I was playing him in. Brazil squad with a few other players in there. I actually made a squad builder on it recently if you want to check that out. But he is 84 rated, and the stats on his card are 86 pace, 85 shooting, 79 passing, 83 dribbling, 60 defense, and 74 heading. Very well-rounded card for an 84 rated card. And he's got high medium work rates. He is 5'11". He's left-footed, and he's got 2-star weak foot and 4-star skills. And I paid 18,500 coins for him at the time that I bought him. And in 20 games, he scored me 18 goals and got 3 assists. Now, for a right winger, that might not be too great, but for a right midfielder in a 4-2-3-1, that is crazy. I've never had a midfielder that scores me that many goals. And I was using the Deadeye chemistry style on him, which increases both shooting and passing. And here is in-game stats, and just look at those, just like the Hulk, pretty much all green over there, amazing skill attributes. And 90 finishing, 92 long shots, and 95 shot power are definitely the pick out of them. He's also got very good penalties, and then also for his physical attributes, not going to read them all, but crazy good acceleration, sprint speed, and strength. And his strength is going to be the first thing that I talk about while you watch the gameplay, and I'm going to be relating a lot of it to FIFA 13 because a lot of people know in FIFA 13 his card was sluggish, he wasn't very strong, his shot wasn't that great, but it's all changed in this game. His strength is unbelievable. For a winger, I don't think you'll find a better player with that much strength and that much pace. The strength is good, but even if he had, 75 pace, I think he'd be an amazing player. But I think 86 pace it's just insane. With his really quick acceleration and his ability to keep it up with his sprint speed, he just glides past players with ease. His dribbling definitely helps out a lot too. It's not the greatest for a winger, I will say that, but it's still definitely usable, and he is able to go past players especially easy once he gets running. And now onto his shooting. I did mention earlier that this gameplay is pre-patched, so you will be seeing a lot of finesse shots, but I do have his inform right now that I'm actually using. I played a couple games with him, and I still think his finesse shot is just as good, and you can see how good it was from this gameplay. It was insane. You can get him from outside the box, and you still can with this card, because from what I've seen so far, they've nerfed finesse shots, but for players that already have good finishing and curve, they are pretty much just the same. So we still got crazy finesse shots, but what definitely hasn't changed is his long shots. Crazy shot power on him makes it really easy to score long shots. I don't think I actually scored a ton of them, but I have scored a few with his inform now. But because of how good his finesse shots and shot power is, he's an extremely clinical finisher, and so that's why when I was playing him at right mid, I still managed to score that many goals. I can't even imagine how many goals he will score you if you play him at right wing or right forward. He'll be much further up the pitch, and he'll be able to score more. He'll be in better positions, but that is what I want to talk about next. His positioning was actually very good, and that really comes down to his high medium work rates, which in my eyes, that's pretty ideal for right midfielder. And even for a right winger or right forward, it's alright. I probably would prefer high-low, but he does get up the pitch quite far. He doesn't really come back too often, but when he does, he's actually got pretty decent defending stats, so he's able to help out. But mostly you're going to want him up the field scoring goals for you, and that is what he does. But he isn't just a goal scorer. He's also got pretty decent passing, and as a right midfielder, it's pretty good to have. Maybe not as much as a right winger, and he didn't grab me a ton of assists, but that was mostly because I was playing a little bit selfish with him. I wasn't actually planning on reviewing him until I saw how good he was, but still, when I figured out how amazing he was at just running at defenders, I kind of just went with it and didn't really pass too often, but I believe it's 79 on the card, and it's definitely pretty good for a right midfielder. And the last pro I have for him is 4-star skills. Not really going to talk about that, it's self-explanatory, doing heel chops, stop and turns, all that. It's really nice to have on a player, just an extra kind of utility that they have to use. And the one con I have for him is his weak foot, and it's pretty awful. 2-star, he really can't use his right foot, so if you're somebody that likes playing with Andy Carroll or Mandzukic because you cross to them, he is not going to be the player for you because he's the type of player that will just cut in and run with it. So for a quick recap of his pros and cons, he's got incredible strength, he is very quick, he's got a crazy good finesse shot, great long shots, decent dribbling, good positioning, decent passing, and 4-star skills, and the one con I have for him is his awful weak foot. And that awful weak foot is exactly the reason why I gave him a score of 9 out of 10. If he had 4-star weak foot, it would have been a 10 out of 10 easily. And, it's not too big of a deal if you like crossing it is, but in my opinion, I would still highly recommend this player, and I think he'll do very well for you. But anyway, that's all for me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great day.